everybody. It's Brittany at Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. Hi, Helena. Hey, Cersei. We're not doing a walkabout quite yet. We're driving. My noisy, rattly cart. So did everybody get to see Sapphire's toy video that came out yesterday? It's currently toppled over in the background there. That was really cute. That's at bigcattv.com. Sorry, I'm driving. I'm not necessarily reading much right now, but here's Sapphire herself. Hi, lady. Oh, that's nice. If I come say hi to you, will you be nice? So this is Sapphire, female white tiger here at Big Cat. I don't want that side. Whoa. Good morning, everybody. Hey, Deb. Hey, Barb. Hi, Mary. Good morning, Sherry. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I know. Oh, you were swimming because you're wet. She just splashed me with her tail. We are just getting started here this morning. Not going to be a super long walkabout. I was actually making my way up front to see who all's feeding in what section, and so we can maybe follow some feeders, but when I saw Sapphire's toy toppled over back there, and then I saw her, I figured we'd stop. You want to do one more drive-by? Ooh, one more drive-by. That was a good one. It's gonna turn into a jump here in a minute. I know your games. Know her morning games. Yeah, she's been swimming. She has a swimming pool right here that she soaks in, and she's like splashing me with her gross tail. All right, back to our drive about. Yep, Big Cat TV or on our Facebook page from yesterday is where you're going to see a Sapphire get her new toy. There's Jasmine up on her platform. Are you scratching? Are you gonna chase? I'm making biscuits on our platform this morning. What are you doing up there? So you just scratching my platform. All the cats here have platforms and permanent toys that stay in their enclosures, like that big ball, that big boomer ball that you see under her platform. All the tigers have pools, at least one pool, if not more. And she has an open air section, which is what she's in right now. There's no top because tigers don't climb like that. And then she has a roof section over here. Where her feeding lockout is too. It's where she'll get breakfast here shortly. Your lockout door is still down, so that means you're still waiting. I don't want that side. Ooh. So we've seen Sapphire Tiger and Jasmine Tiger. You gonna come say hi? Ooh. Ooh. All right. And Miss Kali. Thank you, Yvonne, for the donation. You scratch that tree? I'm gonna scent mark that tree. Big cats scratch and rub and pee on everything because they've got sensory glands all over them. That's how they mark their territory. Daniel, yeah, the big box that Sapphire's toy came in is being kept, but our enrichment group will come up with something fun to do with that. So 2 cats will benefit from that toy. Thank you, Angel, for the donation. It's very kind of you. Ooh, that's Nikita roaring. Oh. What was the queen yelling about? So that was Nikita, our only lion here, roaring this morning. She usually roars before and after breakfast. Is that fun, Cully? Jasmine's over there talking, and Cully's talking. It's a very vocal morning. All right, we're gonna keep going. See who else we can see till we find some feeders. We feed every single day here between 8 and 9 a.m. So, and there are 4 routes, and it takes multiple people on each route to get everybody fed. Chris, I forget the exact name of the place, but I think it's, oh goodness, I forget. There is a company, if any of you guys remember the company that we order all of those big toys from. Something Toy Box, I know that. Wildlife Toy Box, there we go. I was totally blanking, thank you though. No, I don't see them. Looks like Fred's feeding that section. Care if we watch you feed some cats? You're on back, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So Fred, he's a level 5 intern. And he's got the exciting section to feed. So here comes Simba. So he'll have Simba and Kimba and Max. Leanne, thank you so much for the donation. We're not gonna like be all up in your business, Fred. We're just gonna watch from a distance. So Simba is one of the Guatemala boys. And you guys will see the process that Fred will have a bucket that's probably got about 16 pounds of food in it. He's gonna lead him around. And so, actually I can at least come back, but I don't have to be right up in his business. And you can see Simba can go from one big section over to the other, and he'll make his way right to that door that's down. That way Fred's getting all of his food onto his plate. So today it looks like it's a beef day. So he's got some really big chunks of red beef, red meat. And then he's also got some mush, which is basically a carnivore diet. So it's the whole animal ground up. It kind of looks like hamburger. And we call it their veggies because it's definitely the healthiest thing for them. It's like their most natural diet. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Angel, if you saw from just a few seconds ago, he actually ran from this whole area over here. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these, no, 7 of these different bubble areas all together. And they're all separated by doors and tunnels, so if we ever have to shift them around or close them out, we can. It's okay. All right, we won't stay long. So there you go. There's a real tiger in there. He's just got to look at you. All right, we're going back off. We're going to back off. So Fred has to walk around him and get a good visual on him. This is our best time of day to really examine them. Simba's not the one with the limp. That's actually Max and Kimba are both limping. They all three came in limping when they arrived from the circus in Guatemala, but had been doing really well. We think they're just not used to having this much space and platforms and things like that, so they've probably kind of jumped off of some things, or nobody saw either of them happen. So yep, that's Simba saying that's his food, but he's not locked in there. That is just his feeding lockout. There's Max. There's Maxie. So Max actually just dawned on me, he's being fed with by the meds keeper because he is on meds, and my guess is Kimba might also be. So maybe we won't actually see them eat, but we'll see the sweet boy right here. Hi, Maxie. Say, where did he go? Where did he go? Hi, cute boy. Hi, cute boy. Thank you so much for the donation. That's a cougar call. That's Aries. Look how sweet Max is. You can tell he's already gotten his food because he wouldn't be chasing. He's like, I'm gonna slink away now. So Dr. Justin's checked in on him 2 weeks in a row now. He has moments where he's not really limping at all, and then he has moments where it looks worse. So we're still monitoring him. He's in a smaller section of his enclosure as well, which makes him sad because he really likes that tunnel, and we're trying to keep him off of like the big platforms. So Kali Tiger's getting breakfast next. We'll stay back from her too. She's been in one of those moods lately. Typical. Kali, you just want to be cute and not eat breakfast? She did this to Catherine yesterday too. Kali. She had to just walk away, and then eventually she came back. You better go see. You better go see.
Yeah, over here.
We all have to walk away. All right, I guess we all have to walk away. She doesn't want to eat with an audience today. She did this to Catherine. Actually, her and Jasmine did that to Catherine yesterday.
There you go.
Almost. Yeah, she's got boys on the mind. Here we go. Yeah, Aries has always been really vocal at breakfast time, but I'll definitely say that she's been even more, or he's been even more vocal recently since losing his siblings. We'll try to walk up closer. If she quits eating, we're gonna walk away. Don't worry about that old boy. MC did meds this morning. Now she's heading out to Outback, which is only Sapphire and Amanda right now. Thank you, Susan, for the donation. You guys have just been amazing with donations on my lives lately. I really appreciate it. Since we are closed to the public due to the threat of the coronavirus, we obviously are taking a lot of protocols into play for that, and that meant closing our doors for our guided educational tours, and without that tour revenue, it's a big loss for the cats. So you guys are really helping out with that. I appreciate it. All right, well, we'll let her have the rest of breakfast in peace now that I know she's going for it, and we'll go see if we can find anybody else being fed. Thank you to everybody answering questions in the comments. If anybody's brand new, feel free to ask questions. We love questions. We want to make sure you know what it is that you're seeing and what our mission is. Simba's getting every last drop in there. So cute. Okay. Let's see, what time is it? Okay. I can't forget I have a staff meeting to get to, so a virtual staff meeting to get to. You guys got to see Priya and Duchess yesterday. I've really got to find time to start watching those so I know who all you guys have seen, and I can try to show you cats you don't usually see. But it's just been so busy. Alright, I'm gonna leave my cart here and hope I remember where I've left it. Going over to Beecher right now. I'm not gonna go to Beecher because the last time I tried to film him while he was having breakfast, he totally ignored breakfast and just wanted to follow and talk and chew on grass, and I don't want to distract. There's Gina and Trevor. Yeah, he's already being silly. We feed Beecher up to 3 times a day because he can be really picky. I see a Tutters. Yeah, we have a black leopard named Jinx, but I showed him quite a bit yesterday. Oh, there's Purrfection too. Hi, mister. Hi, mister. Hi, cute boy. How's my boy? How's my boy? I don't have the food, I'm sorry. MC gave you the food. Yes, MC gave you the food. I'm sorry. I know. I know. Out of every cat's vocalization out here, Tuts is always the one that makes me just like, I just want to I just want to squeeze the heck out of him. He's just so cute and sad. Why are you so sad? I know. You're not really sad. You just want food. Actually, with me, because I've been spoiling him with sickles lately, he just wants a sickle. I can't give you a sickle right now, sweet boy. Yeah. Isn't he the sweetest? You're so sweet. I'll bring you a sickle a little later. I have to make sure you had breakfast. Yeah. I know. I know. I gotta make sure you got all your breakfast. I can't spoil breakfast with a sickle, okay? Yeah, you go eat breakfast. Let's see where Purrfection went to. Yeah, he sounds a lot like our cat at home too. He's a hybrid, so he's a domestic. Hey, lady. Are you gonna let us see ya? What? Row. This is Purrfection. She's an Ocelot. But Tut is a hybrid. So that's when you take a wild cat and breed it with a domestic cat. It's not naturally occurring in nature. What are you so grumpy about? She's always grumpy. Oh, gonna go that way. Gonna go that way. Oh, I'm sure, yeah, any of you guys watching with cats at home are probably they're very confused as to where tut sound is coming from. Crumbly lady. Oh, buddy. I will radio them and tell them to come right back. Come right back with treats. Yeah, Purrfection's like, get out of my space. Get out of my territory. She's a lady on a mission. Ooh, and there she goes. Well, I see a feeding cart over here. Don't see the feeders yet. I see a running bear though. Hi, Bear Bear. Have you had breakfasts yet? Oh, he loves to hide back there and then pop out at me. Bear Bear, what are you doing? This is Running Bear. He's a bobcat. Ah. Every cat we've walked up to today has had some kind of awesome vocalization. I love it. This is the most talkative day ever. Most talkative day ever, Bear Bear. Yeah. So handsome. So handsome. Yeah. Oh, I see a Simba Savannah. I'll give you a good comparison. People try to breed Savannah cats because they want a cat that looks like an African serval, but that could be domesticated like a house cat, and it never works out that way. We're gonna keep following Bear for a minute. Bear's on a mission. Bear's on a mission. Where are we going, Bear? Yeah. And so once you've seen Tut and then you see Simba, you'll be like, wow, yeah, they don't even remotely look the same. Oh my goodness. Where are we going? Oh boy. You guys are just killing me with cuteness today. Well, cuteness and fearness. I can't say that Simba Tiger's vocalizations were cute. Those were very deliberately scary. If you missed that, you can always rewatch this. You can always rewatch all of our lives at dailybigcat.com. Now he's like, oh, now I have food. Hi, Sim. This is Simba Savannah. Hi. I know, you like to strike at my camera. I gotta be still. Gotta be back here. Hi. Hi, cute boy. Hi, cute boy. I know, I got a talking to. Yeah. Oh, there we go. I got a talking to by everybody today. Figured you wouldn't be quiet. I figured you wouldn't be quiet. Can we come on this side? Hi. Rah, rah, rah. Rah, rah, rah. He does love his tunnel. I know, rah, rah. You make everybody think that's all the space you have, so he can go down this ramp or on this side down this ramp. And he's got a huge, this area of his enclosure is literally larger than my house. They're 12 to 1,800 square feet sections, and they all have multiple sections connected. Hey, mister. Rah. Such a silly guy. Okay, we'll go. That's Nikita in the background again. Okay, I understand. Running Bear has 1, 2, 3 suites of cages. You guys have to understand, I shoot on an iPhone 10 with a stabilizer, so you're only seeing what my iPhone camera is gonna show you. This is Trevor. He's feeding Mrs. Claus. She pulled her water bowl out, I see.
Mrs. Claus, come here.
She's like, but my friend is over there. That's Smalls in her feeding lockout. All right, well, we don't want to be a distraction in this area. Mrs. Claus is very picky lately. We moved her and she's really like active. Like she comes out a lot more and is like all over the enclosure, and she gets zoomies with her neighbor Smalls. But when it actually comes to eating, she's like, she'll sporadically eat throughout the day, but she doesn't like want to eat first thing in the morning like she used to. So that's been fun for the keepers. That's been very fun. And I can't go distract Smalls because she would rather hang out than eat if I'm around. So, and since I'm not the one feeding her, I really shouldn't linger. Oh, there's my girl. I see a Tigerlily. Hi, Lil. I don't have food, Mama. It's just a camera. Hi, my girl. Hi, my girl. You want to hang out for a minute? Hi. Are you going to give us a vocalization today? Woof. You gonna woof at us? Oh, I hear ya. So this is Tigerlily. She is our oldest resident. She's 24 years old. She is one of the original fur farm rescues that helped create Big Cat Rescue. Lady. Love you. And remember, if there are people that are determined to be negative in the comments, you can ignore them. But if there are people here that genuinely want to learn about Big Cat Rescue, please feel free to ask questions. Yes. Yes. It's actually been a few days since I was able to groom her. Dr. Justin looked at her on Monday just to make sure that none of the mats that she's not allowing me to get are like hurting her in any way that we would need to do an exam and shave her or anything. And so far so good. She's getting some bigger ones down her back, but this was typical last year too, because she, you know, all of these cats grow in extra fur during the winter months. And then as soon as it gets hot, which it's now getting hot, they start shedding it out really quickly. And since she can't do a lot of grooming on her own, being her age and all of that, arthritis and things like that, she can't always get the mats off of herself. So I use a retractable scratcher to help her with that. But some days she's like all about it, and other days she's like, no thanks, and walks away, and there's not much I can do about that. So we try though, don't we, baby? We try. We sure do. We try hard. Well, we only get new cats when the need is there. We always offer. There's quite a few accredited sanctuaries in the U.S. now, so they seem to be taking in a lot recently as well. But we just got 3 tigers that came in. Let's see, was that November? I think it was November that the 3 tigers from the circuses in Guatemala came. And prior to that, we helped with a rescue out of California. Hi. Yes. Where we got a hybrid and bobcats. Yeah. Lily slow blinks and biscuits. No better way to start a morning. She is magical. You know, Big Cat Rescue was founded on bobcats. That's how we got started, was shutting down fur farms in the U.S. Bobcats and Lynx are very special to us here, that's for sure. Are you gonna woof at me? Or are you gonna lay down? You could lay down if you want. I mean, it's harder for the feeders to wake you up though. I actually have posted videos of me using the retractable scratcher to groom her. So there's no need to, at the end of it has like a claw to it, so it's like using like little fingers almost, but it's metal, so they can't break it or anything. You're so sweet. I bet breakfast will be here soon. Yeah, I wish I could groom her right now. Every morning she'll walk right over and do this. It's the afternoons when I come out to do it. I usually have to use a couple of popsicles and some treats. That way she'll stick around long enough to tolerate it. Are you making biscuits? You're totally right, Tommy. That's the funniest part about bobcats is they can be really sweet in appearance, but they are vicious. She's our oldest cat on property, and she still comes right over to the side and lunges and has to kind of roughen your face. Yeah, I needed to see my girl this morning, huh? There we go. You want to lay down? Here we go. Now we're hanging. Yeah, look, Mark, it's our girl. Now we're hanging. Mark's watching. Mark is a keeper here, and he is my husband. And he's also got a special relationship with Lilly. Yeah. He does operant conditioning with her. Yeah. It's very nice. That's very nice. Look at that tail. Jessica, actually, Tigerlily, we're pretty sure she does not hear. We're pretty sure she's deaf at this point and her age. And then she can see, but I don't know how good her peripheral is. Yeah, let's get a little bit better view here. There we go. Hi, there we go. Yeah, if you times a cat's age by 6, that's what they would be like in human years. Are you boofing at me? Look out, look at that rattlesnake tail. Rattlesnake tail. That's a good question. What is operant conditioning? Operant conditioning is a training program that we use here. We just reward the cats for natural behaviors that would be very helpful to us if they were ever to need like a vet exam, or for instance, this grooming, things like that. So it's basically we give them a little treat on the end of a stick when they come over when we call them. We can have them lay down like this. We can have them go into their feeding lockout. We can give them vaccines without having to sedate them. Visual exams for the vet. If we ever need to move them, we can transport them very easily. Oh, are we roughing? And no, a lot of people want to know, why can't we release these bobcats? Well, you can't release animals that were born and raised in cages and rely on people for food. And we do have a native bobcat rehab and release program here. We have one bobcat named Romeo that was hit by a car that's being rehabbed for release. But otherwise, you can't just breed animals in cages and then set them free willy-nilly. That's not how it works. You're getting feisty. You're getting feisty. I can tell. I can tell. You want a rough. Yeah, we have a page on our website that explains that, because that is like one of our top 5 questions. She's gonna lunge at me. Look at you, feisty lady. All right, did we overstay our welcome? She's like, why haven't I had the breakfast yet? Oh, you're making noises. What a good girl. All right, I'll go. Trevor's coming. I saw him. He was at Sue and Lakota. Yes, all right. I love you too. I love you too, Slow Blinks. Oh, she's just the silliest. Anyway, I needed that. Hopefully all you guys needed that too. And what else do we need? Oh, there's a Dryden. Hi, Dryden. He's like, nope, not anymore. I'm out of here. Hi. I've been getting screen time with you lately, and I like it. Oh, you're gonna put me in my place too. I know. Official Bobcat greeting. That's Dryden. That's Dryden. Actually, Malachite was our most recent rehab and release Bobcat, but they all went back to the wild within a week or two of each other. Hi. I was wondering if you were going to just let me walk by. This is Flint. Flint actually was found in the mouth of a hunting dog and had some neurological damage and some other issues and was deemed non-releasable. So he did become a permanent resident here. You can see every single bobcat here has a totally different look and a totally different personality. These guys are not pets, that's for sure. They're all very unpredictable. Bobcats are my favorite. I can't tell. I came here for a lion. I never in my wildest dreams thought I would get swept away by how amazing bobcats are. Come here, silly. So we are going to be celebrating Flint's first birthday on March 31st, so you guys can keep your eyes peeled for that. Yeah, it's too close to breakfast time right now, so he's ready for food instead of talking to us. I get it. I get it. Zukari's gonna be the same way. Let's go see if Smalls is done with her breakfast, and that's probably where we'll end for today. Thank you so much for all the donations today, guys, and everybody who shared this, everybody who's helping explain questions in the comments. I really appreciate it. Oh, there's Mrs. Are you rumbling too? My goodness, everybody's rumbling. This is Small's Bobcat. Small's Bobcat, but big personality. Very big personality. What are you doing, honey? What are you doing, honey? You showing your butt? Showing your butt? Definitely want to give a big shout out to all of you that are moderating and answering in the comments. You guys are our warriors right now, our heroes. There's a lot of misinformation floating around right now and a lot of haters and trolls that are just determined to make everything negative. We are not negative here. We love what we do. We know what we're doing is right. And thank you guys so much for everybody who's sticking up for us, helping answer questions, and anybody who's come to my aid on Instagram. I appreciate it. We're getting 1,000 new followers a day over there. Hi, you're so wild. You're so wild. Thank you, Linda, for the donation. You gonna run again? My stabilizer can never keep up with you when you take off running. You wore yourself out. You wore yourself out. Where's Mrs.? Where's Mrs.? Look at that face. Oh, I don't think she's gonna jump from there. But I do see Mrs. still running around like crazy. Let me go around the corner here. Oh, I hear her. Oh. I heard you come in. You were not very sneaky. You were not very sneaky. I heard you. I heard you. Yeah. I know. Mrs., what'd you do? Did you take your water bowl out? I think we're gonna have to start chaining it down.
Lauren, did you go to 3?
Are we gonna have to start chaining it down? Miss. Miss, where you going? She's like, I like this section better over here. Julie, no. I'm a senior keeper here and a staff member, and I've been here for 5 years, so I've been through 5 years worth of training, making it safe and following the rules to be behind the public barricades. Hi. So we have a really involved volunteer program here, and you start out working around first of all, you start out in the gift shop. Huh? They were. Smalls is like panting, like she's been going at it so hard. What do you think? Look, every water bowl is out and flipped. We've got to find a way to like chain them down.
I always thought it was Nabisco.
I thought it was Nabisco too. Come to find out it's the little lady. You crazy lady. Oh, rumble, rumble. Sorry, that was Jamie. She was feeding Pharaoh. What are you doing, lady? You doing, crazy lady? But anyway, you start at a lower level where you're just around the small cats. You take classes and you're certified. Then you become yellow, which can work around the Cougars. And then after a year, you can apply to be green. Are you worn out? And then after 4 years as a green, you can be a master keeper. And we just require 32 hours a month for volunteers. Yeah, but less than that depending on what level you are. I can see the wild in your eyes. I see the wild in your eyes. Yeah. We also have an intern program. Those are the royal blue shirts. And they work 5 days a week. They live on property and free housing. They get a stipend for groceries and all of that. And they get once-in-a-lifetime experiences. A lot of them go off to become vets and work at other sanctuaries, and seen some of our people go off to do some amazing things. Oh my goodness. That was very fun. All right, well, I probably gotta sign off. I know. So if you guys came in late or want to watch from the beginning, just go to dailybigcat.com. Really appreciate all of your guys' donations and all of your kindness. If any of your questions got missed, I'll try to reach out to you in the comments. All right, say have a good day. Have a good day, everybody. All right, I will see you guys soon.